Week 3 without a gaming computer. Things are actually going pretty good. I got a lot of work done on my trike yesterday, actually. Tried whatever. And I actually just today, I'm not going to show it, but I just got settings on my new monitor, the recently new, whatever, perfect finally. And actually, I'm going to show you a little bit of the trike, even though I'm making a video after my new computer gets built. Obviously, I'll be making a video of it getting built and the process of it and everything. So let's go there really quick. Gonna be looking at the ceiling and stuff. Blue thing behind me was actually for the seat of the trike. Go out here. And in here. And there's one light. It's still a little too dark in here, so I gotta turn on the other one. There's the other light. Now I just gotta warm up a bit. Yeah, trike is a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. Now actually thinking about it, because I redesigned it and made it so the crank wasn't going to be adjustable. I could have probably made it so the thing was a bit smaller, closer to the ground, but oh well. Let's go ahead and show this thing here. This thing is the trike. It's a car seat on it, and actually standing next to this car seat, the top here, I'm 5'10". This thing is a couple inches higher than my head, so that's up pretty high. And when I'm actually sitting on this thing, my dad's the same height as me. When sitting on it, I'm taller than him by a good half a foot or something. So it's up a lot higher than I wanted it to be, but it works fine. It's got a dirt bike wheel on the front. And that's actually a cutting torch. The dad was using it to try and heat that up yesterday. The crankcase for the gears and the pedals and stuff. And I accidentally zoomed in. There we go. Anyways, that's the next problem we have to work on, is that crankcase is actually a little too big on the inside diameter. So, whatever. I'll be making a video about that. But yeah. Let me go ahead and turn the lights back off now. And yeah, so I got a lot of work done on that yesterday. We worked on it, holy shit, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours, I think, something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been playing Wind Waker HD. Other games, Twilight Princess. I've been playing Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess, and something else. I don't remember what. Oh, the new Super Mario Bros. U. Again, even though I've beaten it. I don't remember how many times I've beaten, probably only once before, but I beat it before, and yeah. That's really it, and I've started watching Doctor Who over again because Season 7 finally released, so I watched that. And I ran out of stuff to watch on Netflix after I watched Season 7 of Doctor Who. Netflix is really slow with getting stuff on, on their site. It's retardedly slow. I don't know why they aren't smarter about that. You would think they would be a little bit smarter about getting stuff on the site to watch, because Amazon Prime has had Doctor Who on there for months, actually. I don't know why Netflix hasn't, but they finally got it, and I watched it. It was actually probably the best season of Doctor Who I've seen ever. So that was pretty cool. Kind of worth the wait to me, I guess. And just rewatching it because I have nothing else to watch. So currently on Season 5, Episode 8, I guess. As my Blu-ray player goes crazy. Yeah. The new monitor actually, with the settings I adjusted it to, I set it to, what the hell did I set it to? Let me see here. I got it set to theater mode, and I actually reduced the color saturation on it down to 35 instead of its default 50. And what settings? Let me see here. If you guys get the Asus, I guess you is what it's really called. I just say Asus. If you guys get the Asus VS29, or no, 239 HP, or dash B, VS239H-B, if you guys get that, or if someone happens to be watching this video and they have it, or they get it, I actually suggest, despite the description, I'm not going to bother editing the description of week 1's video. I suggest setting it to either scenery or theater mode. I'll just say the theater mode stuff. If you have it set to theater mode, set brightness to 80, contrast to 80, saturation to 35. Let me see here. Skin tone to natural. You don't want it red or yellow, otherwise it just makes things look weird. Color temperature, use user mode and set it to red 97, green 90, blue 95. That's the best picture quality I can get with the thing. And it is almost exactly like my old monitor with the darkness. The blacks and everything is a hell of a lot better than all the other settings. It's actually pretty amazing. I'm surprised that changing that happened. The only thing I don't like about the monitor is that you are not allowed to change the gamma. If you are allowed to change the gamma, then you can use any of those settings and just adjust the gamma on it and get the exact same thing. But because you can't adjust the gamma, you have to select one individual setting and then edit it. You can't really edit sRGB or standard, and the gamma sort of sucks on. It's okay on sRGB and standard, but it's not real dark. If you don't like really dark darks and you can ignore that, then you're probably not going to mind. But I've been with a monitor that has darks that are almost like a plasma, and it's just an LCD monitor. It's just amazing freaking darks. It's crazy. So I want really dark darks, and it does still have the brights too. That's why the brightness is only at 80. I could turn it up, but it's still pretty bright, even at 80. So that's why, you know, just set it to theater or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it for week 3. Trike is getting very close to being finished. My younger brother is going to take a look at the crankcase. Probably, I don't know for sure. He might be. He said he would have to take a look at it when I asked him if he had any ideas for making the inside of the crankcase smaller. So, you know, hopefully when that's done, and hopefully within the next few months, I don't know, let me push that, there we go. Part of the thing, because I dropped this camera before, so when I opened the lens thing, that black there, that's the lens. When I open that, it doesn't open all the way at one point. You can't really see, it doesn't get picked up, but it's just retarded. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully within the next couple months, few months, I don't know, I'll be able to have my trike finished, and I'll be getting some videos of me riding around on that during the weekly videos and stuff. And hopefully that thing will actually help me lose some weight too, because I designed it so pedaling is a piece of cake, and it's not high impact. And by high impact, I mean it won't make it so you are like sweating buckets and your legs get super tired and stuff, but instead it's low impact, so you can pedal forever and your heart rate will still go up, and you'll actually be able to lose more weight or pedal or ride a lot longer and burn off more weight and everything while riding than if you were on a high impact thing. Like a bike is high impact because the design, I don't know who thought of having your legs bent down like that and pedaling like that instead of a more relaxed position that my trike is going to be having, because I don't know, it just seems unnatural to have like a bike design that makes it harder, and you can't really ride as long. As it can't ride as long, and then you don't burn as much weight off, and you don't really get as much exercise, and you still get a lot of exercise even in low impact stuff. So it's just easier. And then really the design, if it's anything like the thing I used to test the design with, then it's going to be something where I could ride all day long and won't be tired from it, and I could just do that constantly, and that's going to be pretty awesome. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. And sitting on the thing is actually pretty amazing too, just because you're up really high, but at the same time it's really weird because you're up that high and you're supposed to be riding around town. It's going to be strange. So anyways, yeah, this is the end of this week 3. As for computer goes, Still using my mom and dad's. I'm going to be ordering RAM for my new computer next month. Then skip a month, then ordering the CPU. So next 3 months, I'm going to be getting some important parts. Still a long ways to go. I'm not really worried about it though. The only thing that's going to be annoying is if my trike isn't done within the next couple months. Because then I'm probably going to start getting really bored because I'm trying not to get any more games for my Wii U. Mostly because it's almost dead. And partly because I gotta save money to get computer parts. And I kind of want my computer working and up and running, a new computer or whatever. So yeah, I don't want to get bored, but other than that, I'm not really worried about it, and I'm actually feeling fine about not having a computer right now. I'm using my Wii U to check stuff online if I want, well, look around online at random stuff at least. Check YouTube a little, just watch stuff that I remember that I don't watch in the house, because the nieces are there, people are being noisy or something, or whatever. Whenever I check my Facebooks, yeah, both Facebooks actually, whenever I check those, or my actual important YouTube stuff, I sign in the computer in the house, my mom and dad's computer, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not really worried. So, anyone thinking that I'm all devastated about it or anything, at first, yeah, because, you know, you lose some $4,000 computer, because a power supply goes out and it fries the motherboard and stuff happens, and that kind of sucks. You know, it's kind of hard not to feel bad about that. But other than that, everything is going fine so far. So, you know, see you guys on something else, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.